we're going to get into our weekly fantasy baseball update, and then we're going to talk about some comments from YouTube. We've had a lot lately, and I want to address some of them because some of them are very good. Others are very interesting, and one of them is just really funny. So let's start with fantasy baseball first. The Baseball Together Fantasy Baseball League just finished week 5, and it was an interesting week to say the least. Let's start with your team, Brig.
Okay.
So Brig, his team Brigger Mortis went up against Denise, Grace Under Fire. Denise won that one 325 to 255.
Yeah.
I believe that was her first win of the season. Oh no, never mind. She won 2 in a row. That's called 2 in a row. One more, and that's called a winning streak. Yeah, that's happened before.
Correct. Yes.
So Brig's high score was Ty France at 62. That's not going to get it done for you, Brig, unless you're going up against Freddie Freeman, who scored 64. That was her high score. However, she also had DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, DJ was awesome.
Scored 56 points, and then Wilson Contreras scored 51. So she was a little bit top heavy. Brig, you were, I guess,
bottom heavy.
Yeah, she was a little more evenly distributed at the top, I guess. And you were top heavy with Ty France because Josh Donaldson was next with 37 points, and that's pretty brutal. Let's go down to Zip and John. Zip won this one, his first win of the season, 418 to 362. John has been the high scorer so far of the district.
John is killing it.
He is. So this is his first loss of the season. Actually, no, sorry, his second. He's 3-2 now. I should look at these before I say things. But anyways, so John, his high score was Reese Hoskins with 89. Then he had Francisco Lindor with 46. Zip was a little more evenly distributed. Josh Bell 61, Jose Altuve 53, Aaron Judge 52, Tim Anderson 46. And of all guys, Martin Maldonado had 46. That dude's batting like under 100 right now, but he was 4 for 21, had a home run, a couple RBIs, scored a couple runs. I'm sure he had a few putouts. That dude's a monster behind the plate. He is a back pick machine. So I'm sure that helped his score quite a bit. And then we'll go to the big league Chupacabras. That's Jewel and then not another fantasy team. That's Jason. Jewel won that one 390 to 354. Jewel is 4-1. Jason is 3-2 after this matchup. Jewel had Jared Walsh with 98 points.
Whoa.
And then his next guy was CJ Crone with 50. CJ Crone's got to come back to earth at some point. This is not the CJ Crone we all have grown to know, right?
Nope, it's not. It's astonishing.
Yeah, it is astonishing. But maybe he's just capitalizing from that thin air in Colorado. I don't know. But anyway, Jason's top player was Sean Murphy with the A's. Sean Murphy is most famous for his butt, to be completely honest. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
That clip where he gets hit and sticks his butt out. That's him.
Right.
That's Sean Murphy, the catcher for the A's. His next best player, Nasty Nestor Cortez.
I love Nestor Cortez.
I've grown to love Nestor Cortez.
He's so great.
Now that he's not playing for the Mariners, I'm a big Nestor Cortez fan.
Yeah.
Because he's figured himself out.
He's doing so well.
He is. Good for him. I'm happy for him. Then our last one, I went up against Tori. I'm the Manitoba Man Clowns. Went up against Tori Springfield Nuclear Power. Tori won this one 378 to 346.
Woo!
I am now on a 2-game losing streak, 3-2. Tori is 3-2 as well.
Yeah.
His top performer was Paul Goldschmidt with 83 points. My top performers tied Corey Seager and Travis d'Arnaud with 50 points each.
Jeez.
Yeah, not a good week for me. Not at all. But I'm surprised I only lost by, what's that, 32?
Yeah.
So I guess that's a week for
you
most guys. But Nelson Cruz missed a lot of time with an injury, so I actually have some roster moves pending because I forgot to make those moves today. So they're going to be pending until next week.
I forget every time.
So this is a little tip for you, for those of you who are considering putting together a league for you and your friends. It's nice to have your roster set for the week because then you don't have to worry about it. And everything's all going to come out in the wash. Starting pitchers are going to throw 5 to 6 innings a week, right? Relievers are going to throw potentially 5 to 6 innings a week. So pitchers all come out in the wash. Your
Yep.
players all come out in the wash because everyone's going to play 5 to 6 games a week, whatever. The problem is with that is that once that player starts a game on Monday, you cannot edit your roster. We've all run into problems with it. So the playing field is even, right, as far as that goes. But it is really frustrating when you have a guy like Nelson Cruz who misses the second half of the week and only ends up with 18 points and ends up being a big problem. So that's not something I would recommend if you're putting together.
You're right. Don't make it a rule.